How's it going? I'm Dr. J, and today I'm going to be sharing some inspiring information on health. What I'm going to be covering today is I'm going to be going over one of my favorite neck wedges, this behemoth right here. I like this neck wedge because it's extra aggressive. If you notice, it has this resistance band attached to it, which helps to facilitate bringing that normal curve back into your neck. See, the curve in your neck is very important. It's also known as the arc of life because it's where the spinal cord begins. So if you don't have a curve in your neck, it can actually negatively impact the way the brain communicates with the rest of your body. Because how the nerve system works is your brain is constantly sending messages down the spinal cord and out through the nerves into every single organ, tissue, cell, and muscle of your body. Now, those organs, those tissues, and all those organ systems communicate back to the brain via the nerves that travel through the spinal cord. All right, those messages travel through the spinal cord and then back into the brain, right? So your nerve system is constantly regulating everything that's going on in your body. So what happens is if you lose that normal curve in your neck, it begins to tether the spinal cord, and it actually can slow down those neurological transmissions. So it's very, very important to have a curve in your neck. Now, the other more practical reasons why we need to have a curve in our neck is simply because our head weighs between 15 and 20 pounds. So when you have a loss of curve in the neck, it begins to dramatically impact the bones in your neck, in particularly the bones right at the base of the neck, and it can lead to a lot of degeneration and decay and arthritis in those bones. So what happens is when you bring the normal curve back into the neck, you're taking a lot of pressure and stress off those bones, and you're adding years and quality to those years of your life. You're preventing arthritis. You're preventing one of the most common forms of spinal arthritis, which is osteoarthritis, which is typically caused by a lack of motion and abnormal wear and tear. And what I mean by abnormal wear and tear is, look, like I said, your head weighs 15 to 20 pounds. So if you don't have a curve, then your neck doesn't have support for the weight of your head, and the entire weight of your head is bearing directly down on those bones and discs themselves, which were never designed to bear all that weight. So of course they're gonna wear out faster. Anytime you dramatically affect the biomechanics of the body, all right, it's gonna have a negative impact. It's gonna cause those areas of your body to simply wear out faster. So I'm gonna be going over this neck wedge exercise with you today because it's one of the most phenomenal neck wedge exercises that I've ever run into. And I love doing this exercise. It's not the most comfortable exercise in the world, but when you do it on a regular basis, you can make a dramatic impact on bringing that curve back in your neck. And guess what? Where do people carry the most amount of stress at? It's always at the base of the neck and the very tops of their shoulders. So what begins to happen as you work on bringing the curve back in your neck, your trap muscles actually begin to relax. And what a lot of people notice is a lot less neck pain and discomfort while they're working at their desk, at their computer, right? So I'm gonna demonstrate this exercise for you today. I'm gonna tell you where you can pick one of these, where you can pick one of these bad boys up at. And you'll see it makes a dramatic, you'll see my head go back into full extension. It makes a dramatic impact on bringing that curve back into your neck. So stay tuned. So to start off using the neck wedge, you want to find the bony prominence on the back of your neck. Okay, and you're gonna work on fulcruming right over that bony prominence. You're gonna adjust yourself to get it just right. But the idea is your head and neck are fully gonna go back into extension. And if you notice, I don't have the band right now because I am just letting the weight of my head bring me back into full extension, and this is where you're going to want to start. And you want to start by doing this 10 minutes in the morning and 10 minutes at night, at least twice a day for 10 minutes. Okay, so now what I want to do is demonstrate the resistance band. So this elastic strap is going to get hooked in to these two little plastic pieces. You notice there's these two little notches, okay? So that's going to allow you to set the resistance that you feel comfortable with and lock it in there so it doesn't slip and slide. But essentially what this is going to do is it's going to put your neck into cervical traction. And so when you're tractioning like that, you get a more intense extension on the neck, which is going to help facilitate correcting that curve in your neck. So here's how you lock it in. All I do is this foam piece right here is going to go in the middle of your forehead, but all I do is I come in here on this top piece, okay, and lock it in there like so, okay, and then you wrap it around, and then you're going to hook it in to that bottom notch there, and it's going to look just like that. And you want to make sure you're getting both sides nice and even, okay? It doesn't have to be exactly the same on both sides, but you want to make sure you're eyeballing it. Okay, so now what I'll do is I'll show you what the cervical traction looks like using this resistance band, all right? Before we begin the exercise, my name is Dr. Jason Bergerhaus. I'm a chiropractor in Northern Sacramento, Folsom in fact. I'm also author of the book Designed to Thrive, which is a phenomenal book on increasing your overall health and well-being through natural means. And I love doing informal videos like this, teaching people practical ways to help make themselves healthier, because I know that the healthier you are, the more abundantly you can actually live your life. So I'm on a mission to inspire people to thrive in life and not just survive. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for more phenomenal videos like this. Now to the exercise. So again, you're gonna find that bony prominence right at the base of your neck, okay? So we're looking, you wanna get the edge of the wedge right at the base of your neck, right about that, on that bony prominence. Then you're gonna grab the band, place it on your forehead, okay? And you're gonna wanna do this for 10 minutes, twice a day. It's gonna be a little uncomfortable using the band, but you will get used to it over time. And if it's too uncomfortable, just cut it in half by 5 minutes. So you would do 5 minutes in the morning and 5 minutes at night. Okay, so that concludes our video on the neck wedge. A few things. One, consistency is the name of the game. So a big part of this is making sure that you are doing it on a daily basis. If you do it on a daily basis, you will improve the cervical curve. And guess what? Your neck's gonna feel a lot better. Your upper trap muscles are going to begin to relax. That's going to feel a lot better. And ultimately, your nerve system is going to be functioning at a higher level. You'll have better brain-body communication simply by restoring that cervical curve. Remember, as I said in the beginning, your cervical curve is also known as the arc of life. It's where the spinal cord begins. And the natural posture of the neck is to have a normal 34 to 45 degree curve with your chin level. So very, very critical, and something that I've always focused on as a chiropractor over the last 13 years is correcting somebody's cervical curvature. So consistency is everything. Remember, you want to do 10 minutes at least twice a day. And the way to do this is you pick the same time every day to do the exercises. So, you know, if you got kids, you know, you can do it in the morning before your kids wake up, so you can get up extra early. And then at night, you know, you can do it when your kids go to bed. Just the idea is, the more consistent you are with the times, the times of day that you do it, the easier it becomes for you over the long haul. Do this for 21 days and it becomes a habit, and you'll miss it if you skip it, or you for some reason or another can't do it. And look, if you miss one day here and there, it's not going to screw up all the hard work that you've done up to that point. But the name of the game is consistency. Just like with anything else, you brush your teeth every day, you work out regularly every week. You know, for me, I work out every single day. Consistency is everything, and that's how you get phenomenal results. That's how you make changes, lasting changes in your life. So if you like this video, feel free to like it and subscribe to my channel. If you want to see more videos like this, comment below if you have any questions, and I will post the link on where to get that specific neck wedge. It's one of the best neck wedges out there, simply because it has the traction. It's the most intense. It doesn't necessarily feel comfortable, especially in the beginning, but it works. All right, so stay tuned for more videos like this. Have a blessed day.